Kuyanak. Kuyanausutamang tikititagamanalakkersuisunut, and I wish to thank the Icelandic president for also inviting me here. Turut uqalussuunga, I will be speaking in English. I'm Greenlandic, but I moved to the Canadian Arctic in 1981. So my Danish and my Greenlandic is a little bit rusty. I would like to speak about seals and sealing as our economy. And please remind me if I don't hear the ring. You guys are gonna go like this to me. Time for me to get off. I was just in Europe on several occasions with Inuit Sila, and it was a great honor to be with Koenepi Ko, the hunters and fishermen whom I traveled with to the European Parliament on several occasions. They have taught me a lot, and I've been going to Europe since 2007 to promote and talk about Inuit sealing and our ability to sell sealskin and sealskin products. I'm sure you're aware of the European seal ban that took effect in 2009, where we couldn't bring into Europe sealskin products from Canada and from Inuit. Our market crashed. We have booklets. When you leave this room, you can pick up the booklets and get the numbers. But our market crashed, both in Greenland and in Nunavut, to a level of 80 to 90% drop in our exports. And the prices of the sealskins fell. I'm so pleased to hear that the panelists here and earlier today have been talking about economic development, about natural resources, about renewable and non-renewable resources, and how important it is to live and utilize our own resources. There's between 8 million to 12 million harp seals. And just referring back to Royal Greenland, talking about how you have to regulate fishing, likewise, the 8 to 14 million harp seals in 1 year consume 8 to 14 million tons of fish. That is a lot of fish that the harp seals are consuming. And in Inuit tradition, we've always known this, that for a healthy population means not overpopulation, a population that is controlled and healthy. If you have 14 million harp seals, it is very unhealthy. They're coming, now we are seeing harp seals in the Arctic where we didn't see them before. It could also be climate change. But in Frobisher Bay, we hardly see ring seals anymore. We see a lot of harp seals now eating on the Arctic char that we also live on. When the anti-sealing campaign began in the 60s, 70s, the number of harp seals was 1.5 million. Today we have between 8 to 14 million harp seals. So there's no need to protect the harp seals anymore. In fact, we need to, again, be able to sell the sealskins, as one of the speakers here said. We are coastal communities in Nunavut. 26 out of our 27 communities are coastal, and we have always lived on the seal. This is our economy. Our hunters need to be able to sell the seal skin in order to provide for the highest insecure, developed country that we live in. In Nunavut, we have the highest insecure population of food security. If I take this amount of harp seal seal meat, it contains as much iron as 56 pieces of sausage. 56. This is important because seal is what we need to survive and to stay healthy. But with the byproducts, we also need to open the market into Europe so the seal and the seal hunter is not seen as savages. We've been called savages and so far behind. Okay, so you regulate us and you put requirements for Inuit to follow. Europeans are telling us how to hunt our seals and the requirements are being put in place, while at the same time, this is schizophrenic or bipolar, I don't know. At the same time, Europeans can kill, apply for licenses to kill because they need to regulate, there's way too many seals, and they let them sink because they're not allowed to use them for anything. How come we are being regulated and follow regulations and we have to be sustainable, traditional, everything, while at the same time Europe just wastes all the seal? But you know it's very healthy. Seal skin is very healthy, and I think Europeans should get to eat seal again because you used to do that earlier. Let us work together. After the ban in 2009 until 2015, there were no markets for Inuit. We went hungry and we couldn't sell our products. Now there's some way we can sell products into Europe, but all that negative campaign has destroyed the market. It's not cool to wear a seal. It's not, you're barbaric if you're hunting seals. And while there are way too many harp seals at the same time, we need to educate Europeans that Inuit have an exemption which is not working right now. We are trying to make it work. But we need to go to Europe. We need to go to Denmark. We need to go to the United States. By the way, the United States still has their ban, and we'll tackle that at another time. What we would like to propose with Inuit Sila, and thank you Inuit Sila, we are just starting our own arm of Inuit Sila in Canada. We would like to do a pan-Europe press tour for many years to come, a certification system that works for all Inuit, that this seal skin is certified and you can sell it, which is not happening right now with the Inuit. An online campaign, information material for retailers, because right now, even when you go to the border, the customs people will stop you because they think all seal is the same, that all seal is banned, which is not true. An information label that everything you purchase will have a label that shows that it's an Inuit hunted seal. A knowledge hub and press tour. We just released a new documentary called Angry Inuk, and it was material that we collected for the past 8 years and filming on the effects of the European seal ban, Inuit exemption. And we had standing ovations at the Toronto International Film Festival. It was so well received. And it is my suggestion that all the parliamentarians of the European community should watch it, should be given a copy and they should watch it, be forced to watch it even if they didn't want to, because that's a piece of legislation that has harmed Inuit gravely. And we need to make the fashion, we need to make it fashionable again, not only in the Inuit communities, but also in Europe to wear sealskin and be proud to wear it. Even though I'm dying of heat right now, I'll keep this on because it's made out of sealskin. We make new sealskin products in Nunavut and in Greenland. I see many beautiful products, and this is dyed green. We have many different colors and many different designs. We have Greenland, Great Greenland has amazing, amazing sealskin products. And so do we, and Nunavik does, and Labrador does. So we need to open up the market where we can again trade and be proud of our heritage and our culture. In closing, we also need to do this for our younger population. We need our younger Inuit men and women to be proud of seal hunting and the eating of seal. We need to take back our pride in the seal. And I hope that when you're leaving, take a copy of our information about Inuit Sila and what we are proposing to the European Commission. Kuya Namik, thank you. Kuya Nakso.